Hey guys, this is Deepika from mytutorialrack.com. In this tutorial, we will see how Mary is going to get the changes from the public repository. So first thing Mary needs to do, Mary needs to make the connection with the public repository. So let's first switch to the Mary's repository. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to Mary's repository here. And then I'm going to go ahead and make the connection with the MyGit repo, the public official repository. So if I go ahead and say, what are the connections I have so far? Right now I have connection with the central repository. I do not want this connection. Okay, you can remove this connection here by saying git remove the origin. So it will go ahead and remove this connection. So if next time if you do git remove, there is no connection from the Mary's repository to any other repository. So now I will add the connection to the public repository. So I'm going to do git remote add origin. So what is the origin? Origin is going to be this particular public repository. Control C here. I'm going to go ahead and paste the URL. Call it as .git. So now I made the connection here. And now if you go ahead and run this command one more time, it's going to say origin. And what is this origin? Origin is nothing but this MyGit repo, which is on the Bitbucket. Okay. So now what I have to do next, she just need to fetch the changes or whatever is there in the public repository, she needs to get it. So how she's going to do, she's going to say git checkout master. She's already in the master. So we're going to say git fetch origin. So she's going to get everything which is there in the public repository. So she's fetching everything. Okay, so she got all the changes here. So now she fetched all the changes here, got all the branches. Now what she needs to do, she's going to go ahead and rebase, means whatever is there in the origin master. So she's going to, it's like merging. So she's going to go ahead. Right now she does not have all the changes, the pink and the index change that the John did, because she just fetched it. So what the fetch does, it fetches only the branches and downloads all the branches. So if you go ahead and say git remote -r, you're going to go ahead and see git branch -r. So this, now she has connection with the origin master. So now she needs to merge or rebase, whatever, git rebase to the origin master. So she's going to take whatever is the origin master and she's going to go ahead and get all the changes. So once you do that, now if you go ahead and look it up here, now she has the pink page, and also if you look it up, this particular one in the browser, she also has the changes from the pink page that we added. So Mary's got everything. Now next thing we need to do here is John never merged his changes into the master. And now John should not merge directly from the pink page because I might have made some changes, because I was the reviewer of the John's changes, and if there is something that John messed up, I might have done any addition before pushing it into the public repository. So John is not going to go ahead and merge the changes from the pink page. What John is going to do is John is going to go ahead and do the same way what Mary did. So first thing is we will go ahead and go to the John's repository. So I'm going to go ahead and go to John's repository, and what are the branches? The master. I'm going to go ahead and check out as master. Okay, assuming as the reviewer I made some changes to John's code. So I'm going to go ahead and I already have connection with the, if I were not wrong, I already have connection with the public repository. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and fetch everything from the origin. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fetch everything from the origin. So let's go ahead and look one more time. Okay, origin was this MyGit repo. So we fetched everything from here. Now I'm going to go ahead and rebase, or if you want to do a merge, whatever you want to do it. Rebase origin master. So I got everything that was there in the MyGit public release. So using distributed workflow, additions from one contributor, here we have John as the contributor, can be approved integrated, and made available to everyone without interrupting anyone's independent developments. This is how powerful the distributed workflows are. Using the distributed or the integrated workflows, our private development process was same. It was exactly same. We developed a feature branch, merged into the master, and then published it. But we have added an additional task here was to incorporating the changes from the third-party contributors. While this setup forces us to keep track of more remote, it also makes it much easier to work with a large number of developers. You will never have to worry about security using an integrated workflow, or we can also say distributed workflow, because you will still be the only one with access to the official repository, because you can control who has access to committing changes to the official repository. Every other team member will be only making changes to their own local repository, or they have their own public repository, and then they can request you for a merge, and then you will have what changes you are putting into the official release. So by this way, the lead of the team, or the or any senior developer will be able to know, because he won't give permission to everyone in the team to just directly make commits. He'll give that permission to limited number of developers, and they will be the one who will know what the project is doing, and if somebody is making some weird commits or not. So this is a very good way of keeping track of what everyone is developing and how they are developing and what is the status of your project. And it can also gives you a lot of security, because you will be able to control who can able to do the push operations to the official release project. So this is about the distributed workflows. Thank you so much, guys, for taking my course. If you have any questions, please feel free to put it on the discussion board. I'll try to answer those questions as soon as I can. And if you can leave me a nice review, or if you can let me know if there is any improvements to be made in the course personally by sending me a message, I really appreciate that. Thank you once again for taking the time and learning this course. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.